It is now a great pleasure to invite Mr. Hiroshi Kawamura, our next laureate, to come forward and receive his ITU World Telecommunication and Information Society Award on behalf of the DAISY Consortium. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Kawamura. The DAISY Consortium helps bridge the digital divide in developing regions of the world by ensuring access to information for all, especially persons with print disability, speakers of minority languages, indigenous populations without a written language, and all those who are illiterate. It is a pleasure to invite Mr. Kawamura to deliver his address.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great honor for the DAISY Consortium to receive this prestigious award. In particular, at this occasion when ITU has chosen the theme for this year, connecting people with disabilities. That is what we have been seeking from the starting point of the World Summit on the Information Society process. Probably you are curious about what is DAISY. DAISY is not a name of a flower. It's, in this context, an abbreviation of Digital Accessible Information System, which allows equal opportunities for access to information of print-disabled people, as well as people at large. DAISY is not a hardware product or software product. DAISY is a set of knowledge to make publication accessible for everybody, which is called standard. DAISY Consortium is responsible for the development of standard, which enables people with print disabilities and other community members for the first time access to information at the same time without any extra cost or time. We have just finalized a workshop, a week-long workshop in Johannesburg for the DAISY production for 27 trainees from all over the South African nation. Among 27 trainees, we had 6 blind trainees, 2 quadriplegic trainees, 1 deaf trainee, and representatives from autism community, mental health community, and dyslexic community, and special schools for students with multiple disabilities. Why we had such variety of participants for full week-long training? It's an enormous investigation to attend full week for very intensive training of production of multimedia. This fact illustrates what is really necessary to move forward for realize the dream of DAISY. People who attended were very happy when they have achieved to produce multimedia, free accessible contents of HIV/AIDS training manual edited by South African Disabled People's Organization. This training course was organized by the DAISY Consortium, generously funded by Nippon Foundation and Swedish SIDA. In this opportunity, I would like to tell you that the World Summit on the Information Society Plan of Action has a beautiful synergy with the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. As Secretary General told us, in the article of the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, in particular in Article 2, there is a very precise definition of reasonable accommodation as well as universal design to be associated with assistive technologies. Universal design concept must be ever first concept introduced by the World Summit on the Information Society in Geneva and Tunis. And assistive technologies has been developed in many ways, but the combination of those two concepts and technologies really implement the dream of promoting full participation of people with disabilities in all aspects of social activities, in particular education, training, employment, and with sharing knowledge and information at the same time. DAISY has been striving for meeting with the special requirements of people who are unable to read printed publications. As we have seen, Mr. Diamante manipulated beautifully the equipment by his limited mobility. That can be done. DAISY is going to provide him with a whole range of library materials. That is our objectives. We are going to build a library network across the world which will be shared by people with all types of disabilities, as well as people who are living with minority languages in the society, who are living with indigenous language without any written script, but with rich culture, and people who are illiterate. Those are target groups of DAISY Consortium. And we have been collaborating with them by extending our reach to run trainings, seminars, and meetings in developing countries. I wish we are going to realize our dream to see DAISY everywhere for everybody at any time, regardless of region of the world, and disabilities or non-disabilities. None of the objectives for access to the information. In conclusion, I would like to call upon a joint action of government, industry, and civil society. Government document must be published in accessible format. It will be done if a government has decided to do so. DAISY Consortium is ready to provide necessary standard and also baseline software tools, which is free of charge and open sourced. And industry may collaborate with us. Some small company named Microsoft, beautifully collaborating with DAISY Consortium. We have just jointly announced an option of the Microsoft Word to translate into DAISY with one click. That is the open source add-on software tool called Save as DAISY Translator. By development of this concept and software tools, your original document created by Microsoft Word will become DAISY contents by clicking one click to save as DAISY. This will open up a great opportunity for everybody to provide people with print disabilities with accessible contents. Of course, civil society has a lot to do in order to implement DAISY everywhere. DAISY Consortium is very happy to cooperate with all those sectors from now on. We have just stepped forward a few steps, and I take this prestigious award as an encouragement for further development of our work to realize our dream. Thank you very much.